Hey guys, lowman02, we're getting ready to play Iniksbane here, so we'll record one more game for the evening. What do you feel like playing? Oh, looks like he's going to start it. How about Landstill, I think, is what we'll play. Yeah. We'll try this deck out. This is a control deck, so we've played a mid-range and a beatdown deck today, and we'll finish off with a control deck. Have fun, man. Alrighty. This is keepable. Not great, but keepable. Preferably want one more land, but we do have a lot of early interaction to allow us to stall to get to land. We have Tezzeret to find a combo piece, specifically to Helm, and we have a Muddle the Mixture to get the Rest in Peace, which will make Helm lethal if we can activate it for any amount of mana over 0. So, let's see what he ends up doing with his hand. Nice. Yeah, I think this deck should actually have a pretty decent matchup against Enchantress. Then again, well, because it has Wraths, yeah, I can get rid of like the Enchantresses that are played. The actual Enchantress's presence will be a tougher card for it to deal with. But then again, we also have Engineered Explosives. No, don't worry, man. I don't make fun of folks. I make plenty myself. Matter of fact, we had one earlier today involving a new card, Fatal Push. We quite misplayed that. I don't know if it cost us the game or not, but it could have. Certainly could have. Alright, Plains. Iniksbane loves the Plains. Well, or we could just draw the entire combo. No, we're just going to pass it and hope to draw into land because we have the whole combo. I actually didn't want to draw that. I would rather just be hitting land right now because the Tezzeret can get it. So it kind of blanks out. I mean, Tezzeret can get land for us too, I suppose. Impossible to play it the Tezzeret out first to kind of like force him to use his mana to threaten me. I'll probably memory lapse most things here. We have an Enchantress. If we do, I memory lapse it, and then Noble Hierarch. That's okay. Okay. Fine with that. I really hope to hit land here. Well, I don't. Hit a mental misstep. Not good. If he attacks us, we'll just condemn that thing. I mean, I don't think condemn will hit most of the hexproof Enchantress targets he has. The other option was playing out, I guess, the engineered explosives, but I think it's gonna be better than just that 1/1 drop. And I think he won't play into it if I play it out there. He's at 4 mana. Um, hmm. Well, he's a 4 drop, it seems. Playing it pre-combat. Definitely need to hit some land here. This draw is not turned out well. Argothian Enchantress. Okay, well you can redraw that. Wonder why I use the Noble Hierarch. Unless he has another 2-drop he's going to play here, which would actually gather the pack. Okay. Well, he's got to take that card back, I think. Does he? I would assume so. The rest go in the graveyard, right? So he just redrew his card. Okay. That card is in hand. Land, please. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Huh. Okay. Go ahead. Hopefully it doesn't ever move for this thing. I think we have to play it out for efficiency's sake, though, because we can't hope to play it and then blow it up the next turn. Let's have Misstep up, I guess, to get like Nature's Claim or something, but I don't think that's a commonly run card. More land. Kept a rather land-heavy draw. Wish we had. I mean, we have everything we need to win as long as we hit lands, and so far we have not done that very well. I think we run Tithe in this deck. That would be great right now. Land tax would be awesome right now. Just a land would be fine. If he plays a 1-mana spell, do I Mental Misstep it? Yeah, I'm just so far behind. Land's still okay because it allows me to condemn another threat. Okay, so he's going to get in there with the Noble Hierarch. No, he's not. Interesting. He must have... Cool. Well, that is indeed a land. Cool. Down with that. So I guess he's going to wait to play his card out. This doesn't really get better with time unless he has a way to remove it. Alright, so he's going to Worldly Tutor. And, just do this. I'll counter it because he's getting like a Rex Sage or something like that to destroy the explosives. Yeah. Then we have Condemn up. He can still draw a card off of this, so like, he's still getting card advantage, but just one. Obviously, our GW Enchantress is intended to develop a vast card advantage. Well, he's hitting fine on lands. Hopefully we can do the same soon. If we had a land drop, we had Jace, and then like land should be flowing pretty well after that. Okay. Wonder why he's not attacking me. It's curious. Maybe he believes we have a Condemn. We very much so do. Well, we'll do this here. I mean, we need to get cards going. We'll get Underground Sea here. It does, okay, Eld Murray's Call. Okay. He will likely end up getting... My guess would be a Reclamation Sage. Which is... I don't know, I guess we could have muddled that, but, like, I have the combo set up right now. I mean, I have the combo in hand. I just need, like, more mana. A Veduvian Enchantress. Okay, cool. Wrath would be okay, too. Thought we were going to get, like, Aven Mind Censored there or something. Which would have been bad. I mean, she's like, alright, well, we're on land, and now we're not. So, we'll play one of the Jaces out. And, we'll draw a card. Oh. Oh, deck. This is so funny. This is kind of embarrassing. Like, it's like, alright, we're not going to muddle the mixture of the Almeri's Call, but we're going to draw the Rest in Peace. Well, I guess what can you do? Hopefully we are closer to land at this point. We shall see, though. Obviously, the Engineer Explosives getting blown up would be fine at this point, because can't very well not pop that. I'm assuming we're going to see both of these cards get cast. Yeah, okay. It's in play. Do you have an enchantment? Could. Okay. Well, Nyx Fleece, a ram. Well, and a bunch of X-zeros. Land Wrath. Yeah. We'll let him gain life. The life doesn't really matter for us. Utopia, a Sprawl. Cool. Well, he's going to draw some more cards. I am kind of glad that my Jace gets to stay. I don't have to plus my Jace and give him more cards next turn. The interesting thing is if we draw a land, we could just like randomly play out the Helm of Obedience. Then the jig is kind of up, though. Okay. I think if he had an answer to an enchantment, he would have got, or artifact, he would have gotten it. Well, this could be wrong, but let's see what he does. He'll attack to destroy the Jace. He could draw a decent amount of cards, but he's only got 3 in hand. He can play out his 2-mana Enchantress, and we're F6 at this point. We're just going to see if he can win. If he can stop the Helm, then he wins. Or if he can stop the Rest in Peace on the next turn, he can win. If he can't, then we just beat him. And we've just randomly drawn into it, which I didn't expect. This hand had a lot of ways of getting it, but we just randomly drew into it as opposed to drawing lands. So we could still win here. I feel like this draw should not win most of the time, but I feel like Enchantress is going to have a tough time against like a hardened control combo deck like this, because like I don't really care about life total. I don't care about attacking you. I don't really care how many cards you have as long as they don't interact with my cards, you know? Matter of fact, we're going to have all the cards come out of your deck and go into your graveyard. And if you can't interact with that, like with an O-ring or something like that here, then it's probably game. So we have Lignify, which that's only enchanted creature, so it draws more cards. So he's going to draw a bunch of cards, but really what it's going to come down to is mana efficiency. Is he able to play enough spells? I think he does want to attack the Jace with one of these cards. And I think he needs to find an O-ring. And he really only has one more shot of finding it, I think, because then he'll run out of mana to cast it. And I can't think of... Well, I mean, Disenchant could be in the deck, but that's not an enchantment that deals with Helm. He could also have Seal of Cleansing, I believe. That could do it. So I guess he could try for an O-ring here. If he has Seal of Cleansing, that's not good. That's a good beat. Okay, we have a Nissa. That's actually fine because it doesn't go into play. It goes into his hand. And actually, he could even like activate the Nissa to draw another card right now off of the Arid Mesa if he sacks it, which is strong. But Nissa can't interact with artifacts either. So this might be game unless he has Seal of Cleansing. Like I said, he could top. I don't think he'll make a 4/4. He could. Could make a 4/4. Well, there's the O-ring. That's awesome. Like, that's so terrible. He's like, damn it. If he has it, he has it, you know? Can he cast this? Does he have, like, some random way of making mana now? No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, we got him here. Can blow up a bunch of his stuff, too, with the sick rub-ins off of the engineered explosive. If we draw land. Alright, Jace is dead. That's cool. The 3-mana Jace is dead. That card probably should be something else. Although I've actually had good success with it. Alright, we did draw the land. Well, let's just show it to him. That's game. That would be the game. Unless he has, like, Disenchant, then just be like, oof. Well, I guess Disenchant I can actually miscalc here and still have mana up for, Good game, man. Good game. Yeah, I saw the O-ring. I was like, yep, there's the O-ring. I was kind of saying he had to draw it. Okay, yep, so we got him. We just like randomed into the combo and got him. Alright, guys, we're going to the boards. I'm going to take a quick break because I need to use the restroom, and then I'll be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. Not a strong keep, but I mean, it's okay. Toxic Deluge, if we ever hit the black mana, can bring us back from behind. We do have Flash Freeze that'll be live, and then we do have a threat in Mishra's Factory, which, you know, we'll probably never fire up. Alright, well, that's a threat for him that will be very difficult to deal with. Well, I guess Mishra's Factory does the job. We'll play our basic island out first. And the next turn, depending on what we draw, I think we'll probably play out the Mishra's Factory. Okay, do you have an Enchantress? That would be bad. If he has actual factual Enchantress right now, it's not good. Okay, that's actually okay. Whenever you draw a card, you may put a hoofprint, remove 4 hoofprint counters, put a 4/4 into play. Cool. Okie doke. Well, let's get this thing going. This hand does buy a bunch of time. Yep. You put is it 4 counters? 4. That's a lot. Card's slow if you don't have an Enchantress in play. If you do, it just like makes a million of them. It's like a much worse version of I can't think of the card right now, though. It's the same casting cost, but like if you don't take damage, it gets counter on it. Once it has 4, you can just pay 2 mana to make a 4/4 flyer angel. Cool. Well, we'll take it. I'm fine with that. Take the 3. If he wants to do that again, I will trade the Mishra's Factory. I'm fine with that. Another hoof print counter. Need an island, though. Would like an island quite a bit. Would like it if you wanted to just trade his Mishra's Factory. Or that's another man land. It's not bad. Depends how many lands he has in hand, though. Man lands are strong. Okay, I'll trade you. Fire up the factory without summoning sickness anymore, so it can give itself +1/+1. And we trade resources here. Well, not quite the land we wanted. Maybe he'll fire up his man land again. I mean, eventually this could bite him in the butt, though, if I just Swords to Plowshares the thing. And he's on 3 counters for this thing now. Hopefully he just plays like a green spell. And we can counter it, then play the Jace out, and start getting value off of that. If he misses land, that's actually good too. He does not miss land. Does he fire up the String Wildwood? We shall see, I suppose. Well, I think it's kind of a ballsy play. I guess if he has a bunch of lands, you get me. Well, it's not very good against a million man lands on his side of the board as well. So, I think what we end up doing is this right here. We'll just play the Jace Bellerin out, and we'll draw a card. Obviously can't make him draw a card. Trophy Mage is actually interesting. Vidalcan Shackles? Possibly. I wonder if he puts this 4/4 into play or if he attacks the Jace with the Stirring Wildwood. I'm actually fine either way. Missing on lands as much as we have, though, has kind of hurt us. It's, we'll see. Yeah, so I'm actually okay with that. That's kind of what I expected to have happen, and I'm okay with it. I can't really plus the Jace up with a hoof prints of the whatever this is, the stag, in play. A land still is kind of bad until I can get another man land that can actually combat this thing, which... Okay, well that's a fine card. We'll play it out. Okay, Hoofprints of the Stag can make a stag now, a 4/4. Okay. That's what he wants to use his mana doing. Okay, Caracas. He can bounce our Jace of Rin's Prodigy back to hand. Which stinks. We're hoping to find lands with that, so that's definitely a very good top for him, or he kept a very, very land-heavy hand. Or he's just drawn all lands. Does he fire this thing up again? Yeah, I guess he does. I guess that's what he's up to. Seems pretty good here. Not really what this deck's designed to do, but I guess it's okay. Well, that seems very strong. I think what we do here is this. This will allow us to block. Yep. And I think, I think we have Vidalcan Shackles. And I think Batterskull is going to be just fine when we get that online. Could activate this thing once this turn, which I tend to be okay with. Land is my best top. If I can hit a land here, it's going to help a lot, but so far we've not done very well at that. He is obviously doing quite well at hitting lands. He has played a 1 every turn, but a single. Well, actually, he's played 1 every turn. He actually killed the treetop. Okay, fire it up. I block here? Yeah, I think I do. Yep, I'll block. Well, I guess we'll vindicate him. It's not great. He can make a 4/4 at end step. Get rid of his land, though. Gosh, we're missing like champions in this land. If we just hit this land, we can lock this game up pretty fast, I think. Not good. So we're going to see him make a 4/4 here. We hit down to 7. Yep. Turn 9. 5 lands. Yeah, we're better to hit than that. I think this is a 39 or 40. No, 40 land deck. Eh, I guess it happens. Okay, a Mesa Enchantress. A Sylvan Library. Cool. Can't do much about it. Wonder why I didn't make a 4/4 at end step. Put me down to 7 at least. Yeah, I think he should have with the Hoof Prince of the Stag. I think he should have made a 1/4/4. Alright, we have a Fauna Shaman. I'm going to Wrath the board for sure. Down to 2 cards. Well, there is some land. I mean, I guess the goodness in this is... yeah. There you go. I mean, that's actually pretty good with Hoof Prince of the Stag. We're probably losing quite horrendously here. All he really needs to do is play lands and make 4/4s. We can Wrath a couple times. It's very mana intensive. Would have obviously rather vindicated that, but I think at the time it just made sense to get the land I couldn't deal with. I could be wrong though. Yep. 1. Let's see what he does about this. We're going to lose this matchup, though. We don't really have a play around this. We could Wrath, and he's just going to make another one instant speed. You can do this whenever you want, right? Oh, activate this ability only during your turn. Okay, well, you can only do it during his turn, so maybe he has like removal for this thing. Or maybe he didn't read the card either. So we're only going to get hit for 4 this turn. If he wants to make more, he can. And I think I may Wrath over the top if he just makes a ton of these things. That's a cool thing. If it was like instant speed, that'd be so much nastier of a card. Like the other one that's 2 mana that I was talking about before that makes the Angels, the 4/4 flyers, is definitely, you can play whenever. You can make those things whenever you want. So it allows you to play around Wraths. This card obviously does not do that as well. If If I had to do it over again with Trophy Mage, I would have definitely gotten Oblivion Stone, because that would be strong right now. That would be a strong comeback from behind card. I just thought that, yeah, I don't know. It's probably wrong. Vidalcan Shackles seems like I could, like, use these things to my advantage. And he would be able to make them fast enough, so I'm down to a 5 life. Hope he makes, like, 2 of these things. Just, like, ties up all his mana doing it. A Moat? Okay. Make 1 more. Okay. Well, we'll Wrath of God here. Kind of hope to draw an island, that we can start, like, fighting these things. Cryptic Command is interesting. Well... Wonder why he's not drawing through these cards. He probably wants to play lands here just so he can make more of these 4/4s. Okay. That's fine. Just, you can make as many as you want, really. Not a big deal. Kind of actually want you to be doing that. It's just... It's okay. Okay, 2 4/4s. Cool. Well, maybe Vidalcan Shackles was a mastermind play. I don't know. We're going to see here. So if we can lock this thing up with a Batterskull, we can kind of start getting them. Okay. And then we'll have Cryptic Command on the following turn, which kind of allows us to start... I mean, that's half his life total, right? It's got to be something decent. Can only attack with 1 this turn. I could just block it, but then I'm grabbing whatever other ones he plays. Yeah. Although I probably should have left Deprive open, but I have Flash Freeze available. But I mean, I'm not going to play that. I die if I do, so it doesn't really matter what mana I left open, I guess. I'm kind of overthinking things. Or I'm just tired. It's almost midnight here. Okay. If he blows up the Shackles, okay. Then what I will do is this. I will take 1 of them now. And all he can do is take the Shackles, and then it'll come back with Summoning Sickness, and I don't die right now. So here's kind of the next thing I'm thinking through. I think the following turn... Okay, he got it. Oh, he takes that. That doesn't work the way you think it does. If I draw a land, I just give him a beating. That'll get him for 4. I'm down to 1. Okay. 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 So what do we have here? Okay, Aura Shards. Okay, I guess you can blow that thing up. That seems pretty good. He's going to time out, though. I didn't even notice that. He's on less than 5 minutes. Okay. I mean, you can blow up my Vidalcan Shackles. It's cool. That's probably why he didn't take it before. Well, if you had that, I don't know why you wouldn't play it before the Oblivion Ring. It seems kind of suboptimal to me. Okay, we'll pass it back. We're gonna see if here's what we're gonna see if we can do. We're gonna see if we can tap down his attackers and draw into the rip. Because here we actually could fire it off and win. Or just get a Wrath and live for another turn too. Actually, you know, I'm being silly. The other thing we could do is just is Tezzeret. Yeah. But then we have to worry about Aura Shards. Yuck. Okay, so let's think through this. So if we flip Aura Shards back, can we re-counter it this turn? Yes, we can. So blue, blue, blue. Tap all creatures opponents control. And return target permanent to tap all creatures opponents control. This is going back home. And I'm going to tap all your stuff down. Do as you will. Would you care to recast it, sir? I'll flash freeze it here. Yep. That's going bye-bye. Tezzeret. Getting Ensnaring Bridge. Would I side out the Ensnaring Bridge? Well, that seems pretty bad. Yeah, I sided it out. I'm so silly. Alright, well, Engineered Explosives works. And then, yeah, we gotta find a plan B, guys. We'll figure it out, though. We can do it. And if we don't, we're probably gonna time him out. We, got him going to town here. Okay. Yeah, Ensnaring Bridge would have been good in this matchup. I don't think in general Ensnaring Bridge is good, so that's probably why we took it out. I forgot we'd taken it out. I was like, we'll get Ensnaring Bridge. Engineered Explosives works, though. I was thinking of Ensnaring Bridge. I didn't need to take the Tezzeret that low. That's alright. I'm probably just going to find 0 mana artifacts. Okay. We'll blow up his Pegasuses or Stags or whatever they are. Flying Stags, I guess. And just keep on making them. Okay. Well, we can block with our land this turn. Yeah. Play out the Helm. Can block with our Fairy Conclave. And then we can stifle the activation of the Hoof Prince. The activations. So she go to 5 this turn? Yeah. So we can block 1, and then we're down to 1 draw. Or the other option that is interesting is we could just bring back the Vidalcan Shackles. Yeah. Yeah. What do I think of that? And just start taking those stupid things. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I should have probably Academy Runes last turn for that. That's probably bad. Now I'm going to block, and it's, like, kind of cruddy. Okay. You can attack in. We will block. I guess unless you have Path to Exile. Actually, I could deprive that, I suppose. Okay. Huh. Okay. Thought about activating the Helm just to, like, look deeper in the deck. Okay. Zero. Well, hopefully he doesn't find an answer for this. I guess if he does, we can't do much about it. Okay. You can make a lot of stags. You can make a bunch, yeah, just make a bunch of stags, I suppose. Okay. Make, I guess, one more. If he passes it back, we can actually win this. If he kills this thing, I guess we still can. Okay. Alright, secure a tribe elder. Get more land. Okay. Oh, Pithing Needle. Cool. We'll equip this thing up. He can block here if he wants. I don't think that works out very well for him, though. Yeah. Okay, so the stag, it dies. Yep. Okie doke. This has been a weird game. I think this next turn, we don't have any twos, do we? Okay. I think he's probably done making stags, unless he can make like 3 or 4 in a turn, but even then it's like kind of blah. Because he has to do it on his turn, right? Okay. So you've counter magic up, many versions of it. That's fine. I don't mind if you make stags. Could actually Pithing Needle that, but I'm not going to. Hey, a Wall of Omens, cool. You can make more stags. That's going to be clocked, though. That's one of the problems with Enchantress. It's a very trigger-intensive deck. Sylvan Caryatid, that's a blocker that just sits around and blocks. Yep. You can make more stags if you like. Okay, well. Two. Blow up 3 of his things? Yeah. We could actually, like, kill him with our rocks pretty soon. Okay, well, game on time. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, guys, see if we play. Hey guys, we're getting ready to play Iniksbane here again. He's going to still be on Enchantress, I believe, and we're going to try to beat him with an aggro deck, namely Death and Taxes. It's really an, I'd say like a aggro control deck. Oi. Yeah, this keep. A solid keep. Solid keep. Get the end turn 1, Smuggler's Copter, likely turn 2. Yeah, we'll see what he does. His turn 1. Well, he's on the play, which, you know, eh. I like my hand. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it, Iniksbane. And hopefully we have a good game. And he's thinking for a while. Yeah, this is a keep. Go ahead. Your go at it, sir. Okay. Well, Oust does not seem great against him. Do you have turn 1 removal? I would accept Path to Exile. Looks like he has it. It's fine. You get my 1-drop. If it's PT, he has to consider it, though. Oh, Worldly Tutor. Okay, so he's going to get his... We may need to go beat down here. We may need to go beat down. He's probably going to get his Enchantress, which is strong, but he is down a card off of the Worldly Tutor. I think we go a Porcelain Legionnaire. We'll see. If I hit a land, I think Porcelain Legionnaire is the right play, because I know I want to land on the following turn. Gorthian Enchantress is actually, that's the strong one, right? That's a good one, yeah. Cool. Go ahead. Wonder if he has auras in this deck to make that thing massive. Who knows? Cool. Well, that is indeed land. I will attack him here. Go ahead. Let's see if he gets the right cards here. If he has like the Moat, then Smuggler's Copter is going to be very relevant, but he can't play it this turn. So I think, honestly, I do play the Bone Splitter out. Okay, interesting, nothing. Okay. I think that's what he has, though. So what I like here is this. We'll play this thing out. If he has Moat in hand, he's kind of lamenting seeing that. And then we'll play the Bone Splitter out. Or maybe I should have like a... Nah, he doesn't have a Wrath. No way he can Wrath over the top of his Gorthian Enchantress. That can't be right. Okay, he's searching for a land. Either a tapped land or he has a 3-mana spell to cast. Possibly like Congregation of Dawn. No, tapped land. Okay, cool. If he plays another land, we'll probably Tech Edge him next turn. Cool. Moat. Is Moat the play? He probably has to have something like a Moat here. Or like one of the Caryatids. People to play that last turn, I think. Moat? That's what I'm feeling. Trying to justify why he kept the hand. I think he knew we'd be on aggro too, so I think he kept a Moat. No, Obstinate Baloth. That card's really not that great here. Yeah, I'm starting to not like his keep as much. Okie doke. Well, here's what we'll do. Let us do this. Gotta take half his life total. And what we get here? Oh, Mirren Crusader. Okay. Let's see if he wants to block this thing. Good. Just to save the life. Yeah, okay. Makes decent sense. Well, that's going to be a tall order to block unless he has a Moat, but I think if he had Moat, he played that last turn, to be honest with you. We'll see, though. We may just attack him with our ground pounders next turn. It's a Planeswalker? Oh, it's a Sigil of the Empty Shield. Can he live through the next turn? I don't really know. Okay, we'll take him down on mana. Attack in for a lot of damage here. Okay. Oh, can't think of any instant speed enchantments that can be cast for 0 mana. Discard that card. I think I want Oust more. That's... Yeah, I guess he has to block it. It would be lethal otherwise. Which means his card engine's turned off. It's indestructible. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I do like having the removal more. I know he'll gain 3 life off of it, but just having the availability for one of these things to attack is probably better. Especially the Bone Splitter and a Double Striker that has protection from green. It's probably good. This is a 4/4, right? Yeah. So, I mean, we have potential if we draw like a 1-drop. We have 4, 8, 11, 16 damage coming at him. Okay, is that a good game? He lost you this one? Really? Where are you going to play? I'm wondering. Maybe it was a Wrath? I really don't know. This seems good. Better than that. Not good enough. Disenchant, definitely good enough. Parallax Wave. Interesting, but I don't think good enough. What don't I like? Probably Deathblade Elite. He's probably not good enough in this matchup. Yeah, I'm curious to know what he had. Yeah. Will just slow me down a lot. I have to look at the mana efficiency and see if he was able to actually cast that. Whilst he had Sigil of the Empty Throne in play, so he could make 4/4s. If he can make the 4/4s, then like they just block out the. Actually, Wonder what I think of like Sanctum Prelate. Yuck. I don't think so. Yeah, I think he's probably explaining. Yeah, sure. I'm up for another try. That was another game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm tracking. Yeah, he had to cast I think 2, but I could be wrong. Well, no, Moat he would have had to draw like another very small one. Maybe he could have made 2. If he made 2, then yeah, I'm done. He couldn't have because I blew up one of his lands, so he would have been off mana to probably do that. That's why I did Shiro though. So he would have gained 3 life. He was already down to 4, up to 7, 3. Yeah, he may have been down to 2. I don't know. It would have been close. Go back and look at it. It's a little late on this end. Keep. Easy keep. Yeah, we'll see what comes out turn 1 from him. Hopefully, no mana dorks. We'll probably use Marsh Flats turn 1. Debate it though. We'll see what we draw. Do we have a Birds of Paradise or an enchantment for that land to make more mana? I guess it would be probably yes. No, okay, nothing. Well, that card's a mammoth. Play this thing out. I think we are going to pump it next turn. It just gets big fast. And eventually can beat just a random obstinate Baloth. Do you have the Enchantress? Sylvan Library? Green's to Zenith for a Noble Hierarch? Okay. Gets you white mana. I'm not going to path that. Do you have Enchantress's Presence? He obviously wanted the white mana. I mean, like I said, I can't path. If it was Swords to Plowshares, I would have done it in a heartbeat. Over pumping that silly thing. I would have Swords to Plowshare plus played the Mardu War Reaper. What does he have here? An Idyllic Tutor. She's getting Enchantress's Presence, I would assume. And put it in your hand, okay. Oh, Moat, okay. Well, let's do this, guys. We're going to see if we can get him pretty good right here. So here's the play. We're going to path his card. We're going to path his card on... Well, we'll see if he actually top tutors here. Is he going to top tutor? That would be... No, okay. It's cool. So, want his draw step to have as little land in it as possible. Why would you Swords to Plowshares that thing if you're planning on moating, though? That doesn't make sense to me. I think you save that for a flyer. But if he's off land right now, we can put him on it, and then if we hit the plains, we can blow up all the lands. So we're either going to put him into 5 lands, or he's going to have his 4th right here, but it's going to be tapped, and he won't have access to 1 this turn. I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't have access to 1 this turn, and I can draw 1 and then blow up all the lands. If I can't, All right, well, he's got the land. Cool, Moat. Okay, well, you got it. Still think that was my best line here, because we're just going to get moated, and that's like, meh, okay. Elsbeth, pretty good top deck. Well, land first. Land, Elsbeth. Best top decks. Easy. Well, there's the land. Or we get Disenchant, which we put in the deck. That'd be good right now, too. If he has the Sigil, that'd be very strong. Okay, Wall of Omens. It's kind of an irrelevant. Okay, a Mesa Enchantress. Well, let's see what we can do. Alright, you got no lands, I got no lands. Nothing. Let's go top deck war. I think eventually this will benefit him more, but right now, like, he's just going to draw into a boatload of cards. That doesn't do anything to anyone. Land. I'll put a 2-2 into play. Do you hit runner lands? He kept a lot of lands in that hand, or he's just drawn a bunch of them. Wow. Either his hand was junk outside of the moat. Yeah. Is this a human? Put a +1/+1 counter on Gideon. Why not? Are you going to miss on lands or no? I'm kind of hoping you do, man. No, I guess not. That's probably the best of lands. Oh, he doesn't have green. Can't do anything here. If we ever get a way to get rid of that moat, though, he's in a lot of trouble. Like, if we just draw our disenchant, that's probably game. Okay, finally misses. Well, that's just raw nonsense. Alright, +1/+1 counters for everything. Your go at it. Alright, Hoofprints of the Stag. That's a good top deck. Probably. Although it's going to be extremely slow. We'll screw him on green mana. Well, if I get one good attack in, I think I just win. But this is quite the army. Okay. Should probably start turning on the Gideon just in case I draw like one of my flyers. I can put another +1/+1 counter to beat stags in combat. Plus the Silver Blade can pump it up. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Cool. Hitting lands. Hitting lands like a champ. Yeah, we just need a flyer. Yep. Then Gideon's Lawkeeper can keep the stag tapped down if he wants to make one. Assuming he's going to make one here. That's cool. Just one flyer. This thing, that's fine. You draw a card to 4. Okay. You can still activate it, I believe. Yep, I'm going to. That's cool. Cool. We kill this thing. Stop card advantage. We're going to keep pumping the Gideon, like I said. This will allow us, once we either find an answer to the Moat or find a flyer, to make our flyer just massive, like bigger than the 4/4s he's making. And we've just slowed down his ability to make 4/4s, we hope, until he draws another way to do that. And his clock, again, is kind of flagging. Okay, well, that will find an Enchantress if he has another creature card in his hand. Okay. Core Spirit Dancer. Cool. I guess you don't save that? Okay. Well, it doesn't really attack here. Unless you have auras. Cool, go. Alright, nothing. Oh, come on, deck. Give me a flyer, please. Got a few of them, not a ton, but do have a couple. Okay, he's going to get his Enchantress. I guess he's ditching the Primeval Titan. Okay, Argothian Enchantress. Cool. Yep. Is there a way for me to kill my own things? I don't know. I kind of wish there was right here. That Solid Spear Keep would be great right now. If I could kill all of this junk. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, if I get the Leonin Relic Warder or the Disenchant, that would be so good right now. Like, that's... Give me that deck, please. One of those two. I can just smash the living crap out of them, I think. But we'll see. Alright, Courser of Crewfix. A lot of life to be gained. But at this point, most of our stuff is probably bigger than that. Yeah, they're all 4/4s. Fertile Ground. It's cool. Doesn't do anything right now. Okay, we got something else coming out. Another enchantment. Oh, he's going to make another 4/4. Cool. It's cool. Okay, you go at it. Well, now it's going to start getting out of control. I think the Geddon was the right play back a while ago, but you know, not having an answer in our top 25 to a Moat is probably not going to be good enough. There's a Seal of Cleansing. What does that kill? Nothing. On our side. Okay. He doesn't want the Seal of Cleansing, evidently. Although it does answer, Aura Shards answers the same card that I was thinking of. Yeah, we up to 15 life. Still think we get like one solid hit in. So we do have the Brave the Elements, which means we wouldn't really be trading. We'd just be killing. I think we just keep on making the 2/2s with Gideon. Okay, yep. Yep. Banishing Light. Well, Banishing Light is only creatures, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to time himself again, though. That's the thing with this deck. Like, you need to figure out how to win rapidly. Like, if you just dirtle and plan on sitting behind a Moat, well, you know, an aggro opponent draws 25 cards off the top, you're going to run out of time, you know? Yep. Cool. That card's also kind of irrelevant right now. Well, we're going to lose the Gideon this turn. He's going to make one more a Stag. Interestingly enough, I think what we let him do... Okay. I mean, I don't know what you kill here. Do I have an enchantment or an artifact? I don't think I do. No, I don't. You still have to target with it. You don't have to blow anything up, though. Although if you blew up your moat, I would be much appreciated right now. Okay. We're going to tap that. He can send one at our face and one at the Gideon, but what I'm hedging for is to top deck an answer to the moat and see if we can win. All right, to us. All to us. Okay. I don't think that's right. Don't think so. Well, it may not matter, though. I think he wants to kill the Gideon here. I mean, if I ever do top an answer, like I have answers in my deck to this. Like this is not something that's impossible for my deck to deal with. But if I ever find an answer to this, like it's going to be bad business. And if I ever do get a flyer, it's going to have double strike. Plus, it's going to be pretty decent size. Um, so, and again, I think he's going to time out. That card's fine. Okay. You can only take me down to one. I'm going to let him hit me here, though. I want to give him the chance to play game 3. And if we draw here, well, that is certainly not the answer that we needed. So we will concede the game. We are dead. His turn 4 or 5 moat got us. So we want to deal with that. Get out of there, Cloaker. Another sideboard card that probably should be in here is Glare of Heresy. The card's strong. Okay, this looks strong enough. Let's give this a shot. See if he can win in 5 minutes. This is good enough. Spirit of Labyrinth seems pretty strong against his deck. Play on a fence out turn 2, followed up by a turn 3 Spirit of Labyrinth. Pumping likely Drive Militant or Spirit of Labyrinth, followed up by Whip Quarter. Yeah, this looks strong. And like I said, I like Spirit a lot because the entire base of his deck is being able to draw more than one card a turn. If he cannot do that, I don't think he can win. It's a strong one, too. Okay, a Wall of Blossom. So I guess maybe we did want to have the Spirit that turn. We have the Caryatid. Kitchen Finks, cool. Well, I can use the Mother of Runes to kind of beat that. Okay, Wall of Blossoms blocks the Spirit of the Labyrinth. Evidently, he does not want to trade the Finks, or he does. Okay, well, I'll get protection from white. Cool. This is a lot of damage. This is lethal next turn. It's a lot. I don't know what it is. It's a ton. Tap land, cool. Wasteland off the top. It's mana screw him. And hopefully keep him off Moat mana. If we get Moated this turn, well, Idyllic Tutor getting Moat. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh, we need an answer to Moat off the top ropes, or we need an Armageddon, or we need a Wasteland. Okay, Moat, yep. He doesn't have time to win with that. That's the thing. It's like, go get it, but I mean, you don't have time, really. Oh, and we got an answer. Cool. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Alright, and then leave down to 1. We have Whipcorder to protect against the Stirring Wildwood. Moat, cool. Not going to work this game, though. Well, that's pretty cool, too. A sword. Get in there, Angel. I guess if he has like a Wrath or something like that, I mean, he could get us here. He could stall us, but I mean, 2 minutes to win? Eesh. Don't think it's doable. If it's pointed removal, Mother will protect the Seer Adventure. Then the following turn, we have the Whipcorder to forestall the board. How does the sword do it? The sword doesn't really do anything. I don't know what he means. The sword doesn't give you the ability to attack around Moat. If that's what he's implying. Good games, man. All right, we're going to go on a pause, guys.